Initially we see that the bike is in street mode, and now we'll see how to shift between the modes. So come on the right hand switches. Here you will see this info switch at the bottom. So this we are going to use to change the mode. So first you see that the bottom part there, so it shows you the average. From there so this is the average, that is cumulative average. Then TCS, the traction control is on or off. Then we switch to battery power. Right now the power is off. Then we get the coolant temperature, and then comes the track mode. So street or track mode, how to switch now. So we need to just keep pressing this button, info button, and you can see the track mode starts. Now here you can see lap and the present lap and the fastest. And here you see that this pass switch is there. This pass switch you are going to use to start or stop a lap, like to start a new lap. That pass switch is used. So when you press the pass, you can see here the lap timer has started. So it keeps on timing, so you can see seconds and I think milliseconds there. And when your lap has finished, again you have to manually press that button. So now you can see that second lap has started, and you can shift that lower panel to fastest or the latest. So here now again see like how the flasher also works together. So there is a flash or a high beam flash that comes in, and we start a new lap. Now here you can see the latest lap time, and using that info button itself you can change to fastest lap time. So here now we have changed to fastest. So you see here the info button is being used for switching between fastest and that latest one. Now again to start a new lap you have to use the flasher. Now to go again back to street mode, so first you have to switch off the bike. Again the bike will start on the track mode only, and it will show you the latest or the fastest laps. So with the info button again you can bring it back to 0, and again press that long press, the info button, and come to the street mode again. So this is how we can shift between street and track modes. Now we will have a live demo. So let us go on the actual street and track and experience how these two modes function differently. Just on the display only, nothing happens to the performance of the bike. So now we start with the street mode. So I'm just taking my bike out from our parking. I'll have to again go around our buildings, and then we'll go on the street. It's quite windy today, and that will give us a bit of disturbance. So like I'm trying to reduce that noise by reducing the input from that audio which is recorded with this video. Keep observing that that quick shifter QS. So when we give the throttle, that quick shifter kicks in, and when we reduce the throttle, that quick shifter it disappears. So that prompt on the screen, you can see that it keeps on disappearing. On right side, this small panel that you see in the video, so this is from the Y-Connect app. So I have done the screen recording along with this recording from another camera, and then I have just put picture in picture here. So You can see the RPM, you can see the G-force that you are experiencing there through the accelerometer, and the throttle, how much the throttle is being given, and like whether it is in economic mode. So eco keeps on coming up when you are getting the eco points on the Y-Connect app. So here we see like with the shifting of gears and with the revving, when we are giving the throttle, the revolutions per minute of the engine, the tachometer that keeps on going up and down. From our 300-meter road, now we will merge on the old Mahabalipuram road. From here now I'll have to take a U-turn. Now we are driving the bike in street mode, so you can observe like at the bottom we do not see any lap timer or any lap timings. What we see is the odometer as well as we can see the different variables that are available. So right now I have switched it on the coolant temperature. So just to have a look like how the bike is kept cool by the coolant. So whenever the bike is moving, like the coolant temperature remains in around this 80 degrees, etc. And if you stall the bike, if you make it stop at one point, and if the air is not passing through this radiator, then it really gets heated and the temperature goes somewhere around 100, etc. So I have seen maximum temperature reaching around 102 degrees only, and then the fan starts. So usually the fan is not needed, and it's very nice temperature regulation that Yamaha has given with this bike. And very hardly we can experience the heat on our legs coming from the fairings. So the small spaces there in the fairings, from there sometimes the hot air comes in. Mostly like when you are standing on a red signal, or when there is a very slow moving traffic, that time only the bike usually heats up. We are going to the Padur bypass road. So they have built a nice road which bypasses Padur, and it was expected to directly merge into the old Mahabalipuram road, but for some reason the work has been stalled in half, and they have connected it to one smaller road in between. But this is a very nice road, newly built road, and can be used as a track. I usually go there. Many bikers with high-end bikes usually come there to just have fun, like track. It's around 2 kilometers around, 2.4 kilometers somewhere, and we can go round and round over that road. It's quite a straight road. So now I'm waiting here for the traffic to pass, and gently we'll go there crossing this road. So we will first go straight on this road to the other end, the southern end, and from there we will start our demo. You see here many bikers and many cars use this road. Not a very frequently used road, quite less busy. Most of the people do not know also about this road. So usually traffic is quite low on this road. So from here we'll go to the other end. Now this, you can see the quality of the road. It's very good. No any potholes, nothing. The only issue is there are some dogs which may be crossing the road, and sometimes cattle also crosses the road, so you have to be a bit careful. As you can see, 3-lane road, very smooth, very nice, well maintained. There is one bridge also on this road, so while going up and down the bridge we need to be a bit careful. And also the bridge curves, so that also like is quite a very dicey point where like you can lose the control of your bike. This point is there like where you can see people keeping down. So here we have the Hindustan University Equine Club. I think they have this horse riding, etc. So some event is going on there. Now observe the tachometer here on right side. You can see the G forces changing. We saw just now one G was experienced, and maybe sometimes when we are suddenly accelerating or suddenly braking, the G forces change and the accelerometer experiences that. Now Yamaha has a unique blend of many sensors being used. So there are the speed sensors, which are unique sensors in both wheels, as well as there is this accelerometer there is inside it. So the traction control, the ABS system, these all systems work very nicely on this bike, making it quite a safe bike, enhancing your ride experience and handling of the bike. Also keep observing how the throttle changes and the speed changes are happening, the amount of throttle being given, and the way the bike handles, and the gear in which the bike is. So on the top gear also the bike rides very smoothly on very low speeds without any knocking because of the slip and assist clutch. The downshifting also is quite smooth, the upshifting is quite smooth. Here we have reached our desired starting point. So now you can see like I'll first change the mode. So let us start our track mode. So now I'll long press the info key and bring the bike to track mode. Yes, so here now we have switched on the track mode, and now with the pass switch we will start our first lap. Okay, so the bike is on the first gear, and like we started that, and here goes our bike in the first lap. See how the acceleration is happening, and like I'm using the quick shifter, so all that QS, VBA, you can see now the RPM meter has changed. Now the meter starts from 6000 RPM, and see how smoothly we reached 100. There is a truck there ahead, and like I will be a bit careful while crossing it. There is a very strong lateral breeze, but the aerodynamic shape of Yamaha just cuts through this strong wind without any wavering of the bike, without any wobbling, nothing. Smoothly it just cuts through the air as if like knife is going through a butter. Now see the throttle and see the speed. So I'm not getting giving the full throttle, and still like we are getting quite a nice speed. That is the beauty, like you do not need full throttle all the time. You can just control the speed using partial throttle, and the bike behaves. So throttle can be used as a brake and the accelerometer at the same time. So it's a very nice experience. Smoothly everything happens. Now we have reached the end, and we'll have to brake and take a U-turn from here. So this point is quite near to the main road, and here like some road dividers are kept always. Also it's a point for for traffic crossing as well as cattle crossing. Now again I will accelerate from here. So first, from here to this point is the bridge. So immediately I will have to go over the bridge. Now we'll go full throttle. The throttle is full, and you can see how the RPM is just around 6500, 6800. We are reaching 7000. See where the VVA opens up, so that variable wall actuation, which gives a strong push to the bike after around 7400 RPM. So There is some traffic here, so I have to a bit slow down. Now I'm going down the bridge. Now you can see where the VVA. So now you saw that around 7,400 or 7,500 that VVA switched on. Now see the speed, full throttle we are. The RPM is hardly 800. Speed is around 100. Because of the traffic, I have to just control my speed here, and you saw that there are many people around. Again, VVA now around 7,200. Around that only VVA started, and it was there on up to around 6,500. So this behavior of VVA is quite interesting to see. We'll keep seeing in next laps also. So now we have finished one lap. We are taking a U-turn, and let us start the second lap. So the second lap has started now. Now the RPM is below 6,000. That time we don't see anything here, and then again see now again the VVA has switched on. The speed is increasing. The throttle is full. The RPM has reached around 9,000. Now again some traffic is there, so we need to slow down. So it went somewhere around 10,000, very near to 10,000. So red lining is there. Already I have done my first service, so the bike has become quite smooth. Now in this lap we'll be not going to the top gear. We'll just observe what happens on the fifth gear. So to what maximum speed we can go, and like how the bike performs. So we are on the fifth gear only, and we reach quite high speeds, very high RPM also. The bike behaves as if it is on the top gear. So the difference between the fifth gear and sixth gear is quite very low, and the bike is as smooth as if it is in the top gear. So this whole lap, like we'll see like how the bike behaves. Now I have reached the end again, and like here we see you have to take the U-turn. So I'm decelerating a bit. Again I will take the U-turn and put the bike not on the top gear, but we'll hit the fifth gear, and we'll see how the speed reaches, maximum speed reaches, at what point. Again let us shift the gears and stop here at fifth gear. The quick shifter is prompting me to go to the top gear, and on fifth gear itself, like you can see the VVA has opened up, and the RPM is moving up towards 9,000. The speed is also quite high. It has crossed 100 already. So on fifth, comfortably you can stay on 100 for a long time. Throttle you can keep on reducing and increasing to control the speed. Very smooth response it gives. The VVA is again open. It's quite a strong breeze that is creating that noise. So RPM has crossed 9,000 now again. So around 9,500 we reached. So very near to 10,000 at that 110 speed, and we are still on fifth gear only. We are not gone to the top. See the traffic there. Again we'll have to reduce the speed. We are almost reaching the end point again to start our third lap. So somebody wants to, I think he has come on the road for the first time and doesn't know that it is a road with divider. He's taking reverse, and now we'll go round again and start the next lap. Again I'm clicking that button, our flasher, and the next lap starts. Let us go to the top with full throttle. So fourth gear, fifth, and go to the top. Let us see the throttle is quite full. RPM is crossing 7,000. VVA has switched on. This bike is a bit wavering in front of me, so like I will have to be careful. I'll cross it, and again we'll try to go to maximum speed as much as possible. Again I'm pushing the throttle full, crossing 100. VV has coming now, around 106 VVA came in, and we'll maintain that VVA open. Let us see where we can reach in this lap. 110 we have crossed. Again because of the traffic I am not able to accelerate much, but we can maintain 100. Now see the VVA where it comes down. 112 we have reached, 113, 115, 116 we could go. Now again see around 6500 the VVA keeps switched on. Again we have reached the end and we are going to take a U-turn from here. So half of this lap is over, and like again we'll move, take the U-turn, then go to the top. See the quick shifter keeps on prompting you, so at high RPM you should use this quick shifter. Very smooth, very nice upshifting, and we reach the top gear within seconds. So VVA is not opened up, the throttle is full, the speed is increasing. Now I have reduced the throttle because there are two vehicles there in front of us, and there is quite some public there who are watching that event there from the road. We'll go down the bridge and again accelerate mostly. The breeze is also creating quite a noise here. We are on top gear, the throttle is almost half only, lesser than half, still the speed is 80-85. Let us cross this vehicle. We don't know, people can drift on any side, and it's very unpredictable sometimes, so it's better to be safe than sorry. Let us push up. Through this traffic, reaching the other end again in no time. So the fastest lap till now was 3:26.96. Let us see now this lap how much we go. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29. Now we are taking the U-turn again and we'll start a new lap. And here we go again. Let us see if we can reach with higher speeds. The road is quite open now. There is no much traffic, so I'll try to push. The top gear is reached, the throttle is full, crossing 100. VVA has kicked in. 112, 113. I'm pushing hard. 116, 117, 18. The RPM is just 8,000, not around 9,000 also, and we reached around 120. So I could reach 120 only on this road. Quite a busy road, a bit of busy road, so like I'm not taking much risks, and now we have gone up the bridge. We are going down. Now again we will reach the end, so we are there at the end. Again we will have to take a U-turn to go to the other end of this track. Very nice track, smooth, excellently maintained road. We are taking a U-turn now, and we will again try to push our bike. The sea is quite nearby. There is a beach nearby here, and the wind brings a lot of sand. Sand sometimes makes the road a bit. See here. This sand, like this is where like the traction control can sometimes be very useful if you are pushing through and like you don't have control on your throttle. You give the throttle, and if some sand is there below your back wheel, which is the power wheel, can skid, and that can be dangerous. So that time the traction control can definitely be useful. Okay, things apart. Now let us focus on our last lap, and like we'll push through. We'll try to break our own record and like move ahead. See the throttle, I'm trying to push, but some vehicles there on the road. I have to be careful and push through. We have 1 more minute which we can push through and like go to the end. So see here now, that small car and a lorry is there, and we can cross through in between these two vehicles. Very easy to cut through these vehicles because of our nice balance in our vehicle. And here I am crossing the lorry, I am pushing, I am reaching the other end, and I think I'll be able to break this record. Very near. I'm pushing through. VVA, now VVA has come up. You can see where VVA came up before 7000 itself, like VVA, and around 6500. So VVA behaves quite differently at different distances, and very near. Yeah, we almost we could reach that point. Let us take one more lap. Pushing the flasher again, and we start our last lap. Let us see if we can go and break this 3.26.96. We have gone to the top. Yeah, we reach 6th gear, and like see how the full throttle is there. I have a full open road ahead. I'm pushing through 106. I want to go more than 120 at least this time. I'm pushing. The RPM is around 8000 only, 8100, 8200. I'm pushing 190, 120, 120. I'm 121. I could reach. VVA is open. Throttle is fully open. Oh, there are some people there on the road. I have to decelerate. Still we'll push. We'll try to push. We'll try to break our own record. We'll try to finish this first part of the lap in lesser time. We are reaching the next end, and like again 110 we have crossed. 114, 15. So the half is coming to an end. We will take a U-turn from here. I think this time we'll be able to break our own record. We'll try. Let us hope that there is no extra traffic coming up. So let us take the U-turn again over that sand, and again we'll push to see how smoothly we can go to the top gear with full throttle using the quick shifter 4, 5 and the top gear. We saw that the throttle was not reduced at all and kept on moving ahead. So this is the beauty of quick shifter. Some vehicles are there in front. I'm not able to push. So I'm trying to control the speed using throttle only without any brakes. Push through. The RPM has come quite lower than 6000, and that's why we can't see anything there. Again we are pushing. Let us try to open up our VVA again. Some vehicles are there. Let us push. Throttle is, oh, see that drifting person, so he is drifting away just without any indicators, etc. See, I'm pushing. We have crossed 100. VVA is not open yet. Yes, here VVA came up. We are pushing. Throttle is full. RPM is still around 7500, 7600. We're pushing. 100. I think we are going to make it. We are going to make this as the fastest lap. And here we reach to the end. And around 310, 312, 313, 314. Yes. This 16, this is our fastest lap. So that was an exciting ride, and let us come back to our street mode. We'll switch up the bike and bring back our bike to street mode so that we can go home. We'll switch up the key. Again, we'll switch it on, and using our info key, we will bring back the counter to 0, and then from track mode we will go to street mode. Let us see the functioning of the app, the Y-Connect app. Here over the home, after home we see this fuel consumption. So we can have a log, daily log of fuel consumption where the vehicle is parked. So you click on this and you get the vehicle parking location, mileage and eco ranking. So regional and world, your own model and all other models in the world. So my ranking is 95 in eco. So I usually don't drive at higher speeds. I'm using it to commute daily. And then coming to riding log. So here we get the information of where you went. So a track of all your travels. Here you saw that the average was around 54 earlier. Now this is our track experiment. So the average was not that much good. We can shift to the terrain and satellite mode. In satellite you can see here, this is the Mutukadu Lake, and then you see the Bay of Bengal. So we are quite near to the sea, and that's how we got that sea breeze continuously there with us on the video. So that G is the place where we stopped and S is where we started. So now we can see that like from here, that place where we did our tracks. So 4 lines you can see. So these are the laps which we did. The red color shows that higher speed and blue is lower speed. So that you can see the scale is given from red to blue. Here this is the place where we are taking U-turns. So all these U-turn on that sandy region, and this is the place where even the cattle cross sometimes, and people also cross. So I was not able to be fast in that region. That curve region is the bridge I was talking about, and this is the point where we started our laps. So this lap changing point was here where we started our lap time and ended our laps there. Now going to the detail info tab, here you see average speed, mileage, fuel efficiency 37.9 we got because we went to quite high speeds, and like our experiment was like that only. You can see maximum speed 113. We actually went to 121. We saw in speedometer. This is a GPS speed, fuel used, average, eco points, that how much throttle we gave. All this detailed information we can get. We can edit our comments. I'm giving here 5-star, and what video we are making here. So I'm just giving that name, street and track mode video. So this will be in my memory that this particular experiment was done and this particular video was made. So if you like my videos, please give a thumbs up, and also please subscribe to my channel. Tell whatever you want to know more about Yamaha R15. Thank you very much. Take care. Use safe riding gear. Always use helmet. Thank you.